Yo, what is going on, everybody? So if you're a grappler or you're into jiu-jitsu and you're trying to get into some strength training, you're trying to get yourself into better shape so that way you can perform better on the mats, then this video is specifically for you. I want to go over some of the things that have been helping some of my clients recently and some of the feedback that I've been getting. I kind of wanted to just share this stuff with you so that way you guys can get some wins, okay? This isn't some clickbait title. I really do mean that by working out less, you can actually get yourself more results. So if you haven't met me before, my name is Jason. I'm a strength and conditioning coach for grapplers, and I teach people how to inhibit their injuries, get stronger, and outlast their opponents. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is this idea of programming, how to structure your workouts, how to structure strength training around your jiu-jitsu so that way you can effectively recover in between sessions. So the priority is going to change for you if you're a grappler versus just like a regular person that's just trying to get into health and fitness, okay? I've spent many years in the general scene of personal training and working out regular people, and a lot of things change, if you're someone who's like, if you're like a younger guy and you're just trying to like get more jacked or trying to get in shape, then like a typical push-pull leg routine can be really good for you. Yo, what's up, Mike? A good push-pull routine could be good for you, or some sort of like upper-lower split could be really good for you. You can, the thing is that you can handle more volume if you're not doing a combat sport because your body doesn't have to recover from that stress. So if you're doing jiu-jitsu regularly and you actually care, so you're doing jiu-jitsu at least 3 times a week, especially if you're like more of an active competitor, you're training more like 5, 6, sometimes 7 days a week, maybe you're doing double sessions, then the way that you structure your routine with your strength training is going to absolutely matter when it comes to recovery in between your mat sessions, okay? So what a lot of people get wrong is they try to train like a regular person, like a bodybuilder or a powerlifter or like a regular fitness fanatic. And what winds up happening is 2 things that wind up happening, okay? The first thing is, and also, I'm going to give you guys a full cheat sheet on how you can actually structure your workout routine as a grappler. So just let me know down below. You can comment down train. I'll get you over a cheat sheet. It's going to cover a full workout routine. It's going to cover a full day of workouts. It's going to have exercise videos and all of that. No holding back, no BS. This is going to be good stuff. So just let me know down below, comment down train, and I'll send that to you. But basically, there are 2 main things that people do wrong when it comes to this philosophy of strength training for grapplers. So the first thing is that they think that they need to be training a certain way and they need to be working out a certain way, and that leads them to not even working out entirely, okay? I speak to so many people, like I've spoken to people that years ago, they talk about how, I'm going to follow this routine and that routine, and they decided not to do my program, they decided not to work with me, and they follow this routine that I kind of talked to you about, push-pull legs, upper lower, these like crazy routines that have a lot of volume and a lot of strength training, okay? They tell me years ago that they're going to go ahead and do this routine, and then 2 years later, I see them and they look exactly the same, they're performing the exact same, they have the same injuries, they have the same problems, they have the same issues, and the first thing that I was talking about here is that if you try to overwhelm yourself when you're first trying to make like working out and strength training a habit, more than likely you're not even going to show up half the time because you're telling yourself, I'm going to strength train 5 days a week. I'm going to do 7 different exercises in one given day because that's what I saw on Instagram, and I want to perform all these like fancy sports specific exercises and flip tires and stuff like that. I want to do all that. What winds up happening is you don't even build a routine, and then you wind up not even going. Or the second thing that can happen is maybe you do show up. Maybe you do an intense workout. Maybe you do an intense conditioning circuit. And then what winds up happening is you get so beat up from your training, and maybe you're not doing the proper things to recover, that when it comes time to actually do jiu-jitsu, or when it comes time to actually step back on the mats, you're not even performing to the matter of which you would like to or desire to because your body is still recovering or fatigued from this workout that it's been giving you. So here's what I want to basically tell you guys, okay? If you're going to do strength training as a grappler, You need to make things bearable for yourselves and actually do less, okay? You don't need to work out 5 days a week. You need to work out maybe 2 to 3 times a week, okay? You don't need to do 7 exercises in one day. You need to do maybe, outside of like stretching and, warming up and stuff like that, maybe you do 4 exercises. Maybe you do 2 exercises. But what happens is you need to prioritize these certain movements that actually are going to make things effective. You need to focus on building the habit and doing what's efficient, so that way you can recover for your next jiu-jitsu session. And I think that is what the secret is here. I think that's what actually is giving people really good results. I mean, you guys have been seeing it recently. Everyone that's been doing this program has been getting good results. They're getting stronger and they're feeling better when they're training. And that's all that matters. You don't need to actually fatigue yourself so much. You don't need to burn yourself out. You just need to do what's important. And that's going to be your basic warm-ups, your engaging muscles that are commonly weak in the body. So that's mostly going to be like your rear delts, your core, your glutes. You're getting those things activated. You're stretching and opening up your hips, your shoulders, your back. You're becoming mobile in those areas. And then you're performing the simple movements. You're performing a squat variation. Maybe you're doing some sort of jump variation. You're doing like a push-pull, and then maybe like a little bit of conditioning at the end. And that's it. You don't need to get all complicated, because the most important thing about seeing results is that you need to show up consistently and that you need to recover. And if you're a beginner and you're more on the verge of just trying to get yourself to show up to work out and strength train, then all that matters is that you build a routine. And if you build a routine and you stay consistent, you don't need to do things perfectly, and you just show up, in as little as 4 to 8 weeks, you're going to see amazing results. That's what's going to happen, because your body's going to adapt over time, okay? So I want to make that video nice and short. I hope this helps. Like I said, I'm going to give you a free workout you can do. It has exercise videos and everything. It has warm-ups, it has exercises, and it's completely for free. Just comment down train. I'll send you over the cheat sheet, and you can start getting started of building the routine and building the habit. Remember, guys, consistency of the basics, that's what's going to get you the results. You don't need to do all these like fancy routines. You don't need any fancy sport-specific exercises. You just need to do what works, okay? Well, anyway, this is Jason, your strength and conditioning coach, signing off, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.